Good morning and welcome. Today I'm going to bake some milk bread buns. I think milk bread buns go much better with barbecue, burgers, etc. as compared to plain buns. So let's bake. I have taken 500 grams of strong bread flour. Into it I'm pouring about 30 grams of unsalted butter which I have softened up. I'm also adding 12 grams of instant yeast on one side of the bowl. On the other side of the bowl, I'm going to add 35 grams of caster sugar. And on the same side as the sugar, I'm adding 10 grams of salt. Don't put the salt and the yeast together, otherwise the salt will kill the yeast. Now I'm going to start mixing it slowly by adding milk, and I've got whole milk, which is about 300 milliliter or cc's of whole milk, which is slightly warm in the microwave, and I'm going to add it slowly and start mixing the mixture. I might need a bit more milk or might need less milk. I will need just enough milk to pick up all the flour and make a rough dough. So as you can see, the dough is rough, but it's soft, but it's not soggy, so it's well formed dough. And I'm going to tip this on my work surface, and on the work surface going to spread some olive oil, tip my dough on it and start kneading. And I'm going to knead for about between 5 and 10 minutes until my dough is nice and silky and smooth. So I've been kneading my dough for about 7-8 minutes, and the dough is looking nice, soft and smooth and silky. So just the right amount I need. I have washed my bowl, which I used earlier, and I have lined it with olive oil. I'm going to leave my dough in there to rise for between 1 and 2 hours until the size of the dough is twice what it is at present. So if we cover this up with a tea towel, and I shall see you in between 1 and 2 hours. So my dough been rising for just under 2 hours. I'm going to put some flour on my worktop, knock the dough out, and just roll it in underneath so all the air gets knocked out. Now we need to divide this dough into 12 equal pieces. So to do that, I'm going to just weigh this dough. So here's my weighing scale. So it weighs 870 grams. So dividing 870 by 12 gives us 72 grams each, approximately, of size of each piece, which we're going to roll into a bowl. So I'll see you in a second once I've divided the dough. So just weigh each one that you divide, and keep dividing it until you get 12 pieces. So I made 12 balls in all, and I will show you one how I make it. So they look quite smooth. However, if you look at them underneath, they are looking quite rough. So that's what you want. You want the smooth on the top and all the creases at the bottom. Now I got 11 there, number 12 here, so I'll just show you the last one. So if you keep tucking it down with your fingers until your top surface is all smooth, so the smoothness will automatically come at the top. You don't have to do anything about it. Just keep tucking underneath like so, and when the top looks smooth like this one does now, just roll it with the cage of your hand against your palm. So here we are, we got a nice smooth bowl. Underneath it looks a bit creased, but that doesn't matter, that will straighten up when we are baking it. Now I got 12 here, each weighs between 70 to 73 grams. I have lined three baking trays with non-stick baking paper, and on each of them I'm going to place 4 well distant from each other. They have got enough distance between them so when they expand in our next proving, they will not get stuck to each other. So I'm going to place each of these baking trays into a plastic bag and leave it there for another 1 hour. Lift the top up of the bag so the buns have enough space for them to expand. So here we are, just about an hour of second proving, and as you can see they have risen. If you would like your buns to be slightly bigger for your burgers or for your barbecue, then I suggest make a few less for this recipe. So I've made 12, about 72 grams each. You can make maybe 10 or even 8, they will be twice the size. So I'm going to put them in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. I will check at 10 minutes to make sure they are not becoming too dark, otherwise up to 15 minutes. My oven is preheated to 190 degrees centigrade. I have got a fan electric oven. If you have a non-fan electric oven, then heat it to 210 degrees centigrade. If you have a Fahrenheit oven, then use 410 degrees Fahrenheit, and a gas oven should be 6.5. So they'll go into my oven. And I shall see you in 10 to 15 minutes. So there we are. They came out of the oven after exactly 13 minutes. They look like good color, and if I tap on them, very nice. And you can see underneath as well, they look all smooth rather than wrinkly. So that looks fine. I'll let them cool down for about 10-15 minutes and then we'll have a little taste. So there we are. I've spread some butter on my bread, and you can see it's lovely texture, very soft, well done, very light. And I made a sandwich for myself, a burger. So I got peri-peri chicken, some mustard and ketchup, a homegrown lettuce and tomato. So let's try what it tastes like. It is absolutely perfect. Lovely consistency of the bun, and it goes beautifully as a burger. I hope you try this recipe. Really easy to follow. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.